Mimosas will be back. So you guys don't have to worry about missing too much. But y'all already know my lip line is coming out. This, if you do not know already, is my lip line. It's called Pretty Smack Cosmetics, and that I'm planning to drop in the fall. So I have to give it my undivided attention. I have to give it my everything for it to be exactly like the vision. You feel what I'm saying? So I gotta devote my time to that. So I gotta press pause on Quarantini Mimosas just for a second. Just for a second. My lips are amazing. I hope you think that when the the line drops. So yeah, I hope you all will support my Diamond D, shut up. So I'm gonna go in the house and cry now. But wait, hold on. That actually is a good thing. Maddie's in the building already. Dang, she on time, y'all. She on time. I'll continue this later.
What y'all
Hey!
doing? Goddamn minute. Wait a minute, my phone, they called me.
Hey, girl!
They saying what y'all doing? Let me get my drink now, because I know you like to have coffee.
Girl, you better go get your drink.
Let me get my drink, honey. I was running all around here.
Get your drink.
Listen, it's a new black-owned, black-operated company that I drink from. It's called Balt Vodka.
It's called who?
Balt, B-A-L-T, vodka.
B-A-L-T. Ooh,
Balt.
you might have to pass the information on that one.
Listen, let me tell you about their vodka, okay? It's real smooth.
Okay.
It's real smooth, but it'll make your mouth loose. You won't have no hang-ups, no headaches, no hiccups, no hangovers.
But you got loose lips.
It's real loose, but it will definitely have you talking or making you say some shit to a person. Can we cuss on here?
You can cuss all you want, honey.
Oh, I'm gonna say now, if we can drink, we damn sure better be able to cuss.
I love it already. I love it already. Well, since you just promoted Balt Vodka, I gotta promote what I'm sipping on too. I am sipping on a pumpkin spice from Mozart chocolate liqueur. Girl, you gotta give me a mailing address so I can send you out a goodie bag, please.
Shit. You over here drinking a whole real beverage. I'm here looking for my damn my phone kickstand. My mama been all in my closet, child.
You mad early though, girl. You are so super on time. Early is on time these days.
Good. You know I'm colored. I tell you, I'm sorry in a heartbeat.
Not colored.
I'm colored. And I got my stand now. I got my stand.
All right, now, you got your stand. We halfway through the battle.
We halfway. I got to run down here to the basement and get my bowl. You know, because I leave that down there.
Woo, that is my round of applause for you, honey. Just so you know.
Listen, you don't see me running my fat ass all up and through my damn house.
It's so stupid.
I'm running all up and through here. Like this. Now you know you're supposed to have this shit ready at 7 o'clock.
You good? You early? I'm telling you, you early.
Shit, I'm out of breath. You know. Goddamn, I'm up here. I'm down here in the dirty basement, baby.
The people are waiting. The people are gladly waiting for you. Don't even trip, boo. Do not even trip.
Dirty Diana basement. Okay. All right. I got my drink.
You got your drink.
I got
Are you drinking it straight? Or are you drinking it?
I'm a little cranberry. A little great cranberry juice in the bitch.
Because I'm like, you the real MVP if you drinking that straight, honey.
No. Now you can though. Like no shade, you can do it.
Honey, I am not that powerful.
It's a smooth vodka.
I can't drink nothing straight.
It's smooth. And it's black owned and
Let me see the bottle.
Black owned, black operated.
Shout out to them being black owned. I love that.
Yes. You know.
Let me see. You got the bottle?
I got the bottle. Hold on, I'm finna show it to you.
I'm trying to come over. Your house is popping.
It's all right. You know, You know they say I ain't got no damn money, so I'm just living in. I'm
Let
living in
them talk, honey.
squander. I'm living in the squander. Yeah. Don't be mad at me. This thing fucking all up on the wrong time.
Nah, we love you, son. We love you.
But you picked the wrong time. There we go. I ain't finna be holding no goddamn cell phone now. I'm old.
So while you fix that, I'm just going to introduce myself to your audience.
Okay, go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
So hello, everybody. You guys must be wondering, who the hell is Maddie talking to? I am Shanon Mack. I have a show on YouTube called Petties and Mimosas. It's my own platform that I created from nothing. I was a disgruntled Uber driver about 2 years ago and created my own platform, and it's going really well. Like I said, it's a celebrity interview while we drink mimosas and have pedicures. And since the world is going through some crazy-ish, I had to create the quarantine edition of the show. So this is Quarantine and Mimosas. So thank you all for tuning in to this great interview that we're about to have with the beautiful T.S. Madison.
Listen, I pulled a spoonful, child.
A splash of cranberry, a splash.
That's a splash. That's all right.
So are you based right now in Atlanta?
Yes, I'm in Atlanta. Well,
So you have to make a promise to me, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Promise.
I promise. Come on.
If I bring the show to Atlanta or you come to LA or New York, I'm in New York right now, you have got to be a guest on the show.
Oh, I would love to do that. Listen,
yes.
Especially in New York. Let me tell you something. New York City, I love everything about New York City. I love New York City. The men taste just like the meat, baby. I love it. I love it. Love it. They taste like the meat.
Absolutely. You already know about the menses. We're going to get to the menses in a second. But I do want to thank you for giving your time today and taking time out of your busy schedule to spend time with me. I appreciate you.
I am a little bit busy, but not that much. Shit, we ain't doing nothing but having quarantine right now. Hold on, let me turn it.
Right? Well, thank you very, very much. And all the users tune in right now. I love y'all. Thank you so, so much. And don't forget to go and click the link in my bio. It will take you to my YouTube channel. You can go ahead and click subscribe so that you could keep up with what I'm doing. Season 3 of Petties and Mimosas is coming. I wanted it to come a little sooner, but Corona has other plans for us, which I'm not really liking. But hey, it's not our timing. It's God's timing. So I'm just going to, keep the faith right there and hope and pray that when season 3 does come around, it's everything you guys have been waiting for.
Listen, you've said a whole mouthful when you say that it ain't your timing, it's God's timing.
God's
That's
timing.
a lot to say. Listen, we sitting around here going through this stuff in the pandemic. Y'all need to be praising and worshiping because God could be really keeping you from something that He don't want you to have.
You feel me though?
Stay your ass home. Get somewhere and sit down, as Big Mama would say. Get your ass somewhere and sit down.
Right. I'm saying though, sat that ass down.
Yes, it's lightning outside. You don't hear all that lightning? Get somewhere and sit down.
Facts on top of facts, So we got to be resourceful. We got to do what we got to do and make do with what we already have. So I'm like, I think I can do quarantine and mimosas for a little bit,
There we go. All right.
Yes. So wait, before we even get into the interview, this hair is giving me life. I can't with your fabulosity. I just made that up. I don't know if that's a real word, y'all.
It's a real word. You made it.
Fabulosity.
Anything black people make is real. God damn it.
Yes. So how are you doing?
I'm doing real good. I can't complain about anything. I'm quarantining down here and stuff like that. And God is. I'm really. If I have never felt more happy and more blessed, it's definitely during this time. And I have to say, in the last 2 weeks, I've reevaluated a lot of things that I do or have done, and I'm taking a different approach to a lot of stuff. You know, God's still working on me. I ain't motherfucking perfect, but I'm taking a different approach with a lot of things or whatever. But you know, right now I'm definitely in a time I can say that I'm happy.
Nice.
I'm happy. I'm in a good financial place during the pandemic.
That's important.
Like during the pandemic, you know,
Yeah.
I ain't got no stimulus.
Right.
No, nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, things that I've invested in, you know, over the course of time. Like, you know, no, it's actually, yeah, like during this time, and I was like,
right.
Whoa, man, hold on now,
right?
You know,
that's definitely something to be thankful for, because not a lot of people have the same story.
Yes, they say, hey, Balt Vodka. Yes, Balt Vodka.
Big up yourself, Balt Vodka. We see you. We see you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm drinking my Balt Vodka. Listen, y'all better make sure, Balt, you know I go through two bottles of this in about 3 days. So make sure that y'all send me a re-up on this motherfucker. I go through this in about two bottles and 2 little bottles of this. You need to make them bottles big like this, like them, like them, what them bottles is,
Not.
What's the deal? Ciroc bottles. You need to make them big Ciroc bottles.
Can I get some too? While you send her some, can you send me some too?
Listen, it's good. I'm telling you. Like you use my code TS Madison. They are Black owned.
Nice.
It's real smooth. It's strawberry infused vodka. They're from Miami.
Nice.
And because I'm from Miami, so you know I felt really good about that. And it's just, I'm excited for them because, you know, they're doing really good now with I just can't wait to see them as Black people really like expand.
Exactly.
Or whatever. I can't wait to see them expand even more because, girl, they shit is popping. It's no lie.
Yo, send me some, and I'm going to send you some Mozart chocolate liqueur.
Oh, listen.
You would love this. This is what I'm sipping on.
That's what let me see what it is you drink.
So I told you I can't drink nothing straight. So I mix mine with milk. So this is Mozart chocolate liqueur. They have 5 different flavors. So this one today I'm drinking is pumpkin spice. They have dark chocolate, regular chocolate, white chocolate, and strawberry. So I got you, boo. I got you.
Listen, if I got to fix it with milk, I damn sure ain't going home with a man later on that night. You forgot, sister. I got 2 hoes. This way and that one.
I'm dead. I cannot. So, okay. You know how I want to start this interview? I want you to set the record straight for me. Mm-hmm. And give me a trans 101, I guess, rundown.
Well, listen. Okay, when you say set the record straight for you,
for me,
I can only tell you about me.
Okay.
Me saying that I need to tell you that everybody has to be handled in an individual space because there are things that I'm loud and in color about and that I'm comfortable. I'm 43 years old, so with me being in that space, and I've been in transition.
Okay.
Over 20 years, so there are things that I'm more comfortable with than you know,
will be.
Then a lot of others may not be. You feel
right.
me? Like I listen, I can tell a joke and I can talk about, you know, genitalia, and I can do that.
Right.
Now
somebody on the other hand now may not be able to. I feel you.
You know, and I may get ate up too. So the trans 101 thing, the number 1 rule is we need to respect each other. That's just it. That's the number 1 rule. If you confused about it, ask. If you confused, ask.
Right. That's what I wanted to do.
If you don't know what a motherfucker is or how to really, you know, address a person, hey, you know, before we start this conversation, what are the proper pronouns that I use when I'm communicating with you?
Right.
If you're confused.
Right.
If you're confused, that's it. You just ask.
Right. Right.
And then you won't fuck nobody up, you know?
Right.
Because there are times that I'm in a confused state because, you know, I'm still processing the in between, like when some people have hair, makeup, and beard, you know, I need to know what you identify as so that I ask. So I don't automatically say he. I don't automatically say she. If I'm going to have a conversation with those people, I ask them, hey, what's the proper pronouns do I use when I'm going to have a conversation? Because I'd like to talk to you about something. I want to do business with you. What's the
Right.
proper pronouns that I use, when communicating with you? And if they say, oh, well, call me she or he, whatever I'm looking at in that space,
right,
that's probably what I call it. But if they tell me, to say she, I'm gonna say she. If they tell me to say he, I'll say he. And that's just how that works with me.
Got it.
I don't offend easily. By stuff like for me, the word tranny does not offend me.
Okay.
The word shemale does not offend me. However,
Email.
However, these are words and words that have been used as slurs and pejoratives and things like that. So, because it doesn't offend me, don't mean that I just fall back from like, hey, if you listen, if you trying to call me a motherfucking tranny, make sure you put 1999 at the end of that motherfucker. That shit don't bother me. Or you stand a female, listen, that please put $29.99 on the end. You an old date. You an old client. So, that type of stuff I'm not offended by that. But
Okay.
at the end of the day, these are words that you can't like really be in a space, using in a outward conversation, especially if you're not under that umbrella. If you're not under the umbrella, to say, if you don't identify under the LGBTQIABC umbrella, there are certain terms that ain't gonna fly. That's just like us in a room full of black people. We know white people can't say some of the stuff that we say.
Right.
We can sit there and crack Aunt Jemima jokes all day, but he better not do it.
Right. Got it.
We can crack those types of jokes all day because we own that. We have ownership of that. That's ours.
Right.
That's ours. All of that, all of the things that we've been through, from slavery to all of the negativity that's been passed down to us from generation, using slurs against us. We put that shit on a t-shirt. Bitch, you better not wear it. You better not wear it.
Y'all hear Maddie? Do y'all hear Maddie?
You better not wear that motherfucker. You don't own that. You better not wear it. You might have gave it to me, but you don't own it. We took ownership of the stuff like that. So it's basically when you have to put yourself into that space too. Like when it comes to LBGT stuff, like you got to put yourself in that. Like, well, hell, I can't say fact. I ain't no queer or queen, so I can't use these types of things. Like, is it right for us to say nigga outside and all this stuff? People are trying to fight on that level of, well, we don't want black people really. We want to abolish the word nigga and all this stuff. Are we gonna be able to get rid of it? No, we ain't gonna be able to get rid of it. Just like between females and females and femininity, we use the word bitch. Bitch. Oh, bitch, what? We use the word bitch. So many variations of bitch. And there's so many ways that we, apply the word. But we know whatever way that it's being used to be offended by it.
Got it.
Or have fun with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Or if I'm like, bitch, what you said, bitch? Whatever. That bottle.
If it's a term of endearment or if I'm gonna whoop that ass. Like,
So it's just like when you're thinking about this, when you think, hey, this is my nail tech watching me. I'm going to her right after I get off of the show.
Hey, nail tech.
Thinking about this, you think of, and she's black. She's a black female. I have I surround myself with black owned, black operators. That don't mean I don't support white folks.
Right.
But that just means I know how important it is to support my people.
Right.
Move on. You have to put yourself in these places. So you got to think. Put your black skin on and think like as a black person. Would I want a white person calling me a nigga?
Right.
I want them telling, you know, little racist jokes in between this and the other. Okay, as a gay person, would I want some straight people saying gay jokes and back and forth? Do I want them calling me a faggot or a tranny or this and the other, you know, and I'm not under any of that? I ain't gonna do that.
Right.
And that's my simple way of telling people, you know, just put your brain in that space, put yourself in that space, and then you'll teach yourself, you know, as a Black person, you'll teach yourself how to treat people in the LGBTQIA place. You'll understand, like, all right, cool. I want to be respected.
Right. And not only that, treat people how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
That's it.
I love that. So how do you stay empowered in the space that you're in and in the world that we live in?
Well, I stay empowered because how I stay empowered is by being authentic to me. You know what I'm saying? Just like I broke it down to you and said what offends me and what don't. Like a lot of shit fly over my head. You know, people sometimes they be in the comment sections on my shows or whatever, you know, saying real nasty things to me, like real evil, nasty stuff. And I'm like, bitch, you ain't offending me. I'm watching what you say because I'm going to put that on a t-shirt, you know?
Right.
What I've learned is the way that you stay empowered is that you don't let no negativity be the source of your power. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let negativity be the source of your power.
You always take the power from that shit. You always do. You feel me? You know, I'm still a work in progress because there be times that motherfucker may get a little loose lip and I'm like, hey, now you know I'm gonna whoop your ass when I see you.
Right.
Hey Raquel, that's my sister down there, Miss Raquel Willis, baby. She is a mean trans activist, honey. She don't play. I'm glad she on here.
Hi, Raquel.
Listen, she probably can correct me on some of the stuff that I say or whatever. Because I'm a comedian. You know, I talk.
It seems like you've done.
Freely.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I talk freely. I'm not easily offended by shit, you know, and I might say some offensive shit because I'm telling a joke or whatever, or you know, I might make a turn a dark situation light. That might happen for me. So, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
It seems like you've done a lot of work on self to be able to get to this strength and to be able to get to where you are right now. So I'm pretty sure there's a ton of other people that are maybe even in the comments or may watch this later that maybe see this is wait, let me back up a little bit, because this was the reason why I brought up the whole trans 101 thing to begin with, because I don't want to say something where I'm like, well, they be like, well, she don't know this or whatever. So I was about to say transitioning. Is that the right word, the right terminology to use?
But here's the thing. Transitioning is not, we as trans people don't have ownership of that.
Okay.
We all transitioning. Girl, you transitioning right now.
True.
You're going through a process right now where you have to train yourself to you have to make yourself new in the space that you're in and to adapt to the things that's going on around you, in your mind, in your pocketbook, you know, the way that you move. So we're always transitioning. Human beings are always in transition all the time, you know. For me, it's like it's coming into understanding your identity.
Okay.
For trans people like you, because there are times when most trans people are young, and I'm quite sure that there are some trans people that are watching that possibly could attest to this, that you're in your space and you're trying to figure out like what direction that you're going.
Right.
And you really looking around because there's no handbook, there's no rule book, there's no
on how to be.
Nothing there's no guide. Like there's no guide to tell you where to go. You know what you feel on the inside. You know what you've heard everybody else who's trying to guide your life into going, God don't like you. You know, you gay, God. No, if you gay, you can't stay in my house. This and that. You know, you gay, you're going to hell. So these are all guiding ways of like, well, if I say I'm gay, you know, then I'm gonna go to hell. If I say I'm gay, I'm gonna lose my family. If I say I'm gay, you know, I'm gonna be lost out here alone in the world. So you know, you have to come in and have an in tune faith in knowing who you really are on the inside. And this is why it is so important for us all, Black, trans, queer, for us to have some form of representation. Right. And let me tell you something. When you look across the room at a television set, at a magazine, or you're listening to the radio, and you see yourself in something, someone, okay? This helps you find that place, that assured place in yourself of who you are. Even as a young Black girl, even you as a Black girl, home as a young girl, I don't know how young you are, but you sit there and you home and you watching TV as a little girl, and you see that first brown skinned girl that comes across the screen, or you go in the grocery store and you see that beautiful brown skinned girl on that magazine, that you like, mommy, this is me, this is who I am, like this is who I want to blossom into something, you know, like this. So transitioning into and becoming who you are is no different in everyday life for everybody, because we're all in transition, all of us. We're all coming to that of who we are. Like we all want to find that place in that space of who we are, what it is, you know, growing up, you know.
Right. Girl, that was a whole word.
But it's for real. Like when you really dissect it and you pull it apart, it's no different than anybody else, what everybody else is going through. It's no different. It's like a young boy coming into puberty, you know, trying to find out what he likes. It's like a young girl going through her puberty, trying to understand what it is. These are feelings and emotions. Everybody is in transition. Everybody. Yeah. Trying to figure out who I am and trying to align that shit in a space. Align that in a space so that you can live your best life. You can be the best person that you know that you were born to be. You just need to line it up. And I think what goes wrong is we grow up in homes where we're influenced by parents. We're influenced by peers at school who have been influenced by their parents. Mm-hmm. We might be influenced by literature that we've read. We might be influenced by some things that we see on television that would make us not really want to get to that center space or find that place of who we are. We might be influenced by that. And this is why sometimes you got to get in a space, well, all the time. All the time. You got to get in the space and you just got to turn the noise off.
Yeah.
And woosah.
And how do you turn the noise off? Because that can be difficult. Well, some people don't know how to turn the noise off.
Well, I mean, for everybody, it's different.
It is.
For everybody, it's different. There's no one right way to turn the noise off. But I do say that, you know, Michael Jackson made that song. It's starting with the man in the mirror. And sometimes, you know, when I was in a space of trying to figure out like what was going on, I stood in that mirror and I looked at myself and, you know, just looking at myself and saying, and assuring myself, girl, where you are now, you're not going to be here in 2 years. Girl, how you look now, if you don't like the way you look, change it. Yeah. If you don't like the way you feel, you know, change it. If you don't like the environment you in, change it. Have that one-on-one with yourself. Look in that mirror and talk to yourself. And just really look at yourself. Really look at it. And just be like, this is me. This is me. I don't know how everybody else around me see me. But this right here, this me. This me right here. Let me talk to me. Let me look at me. Let me understand me. Yeah. You know, and this is how you focus, you tune the noise out because you tune into you. And it's okay to be selfish with yourself. Sometimes it's all right to be selfish. It's okay to be selfish with yourself because sometimes you need that. I need to be about myself. I need to be selfish. I need to be about me. Because if it ain't about me and it is about everybody else, I'm lost in the noise.
Was there anybody that you could turn to during a noisy time? Was there anybody that you could lean on? Who were some of your go-to people, if any at all?
You know, you try to find other people that are like you that you want to bond with, you know, and usually this is why we have gay families, gay houses, you know, hence why the ballroom scene was formed, and you know the pageantry scenes where you go and you compete with girls like yourself or whatever, or we have families like gay families, gay mamas, gay daddies. I think what happens is sometimes you may try to turn to those people for, you know, guidance and understanding, but they still trying to find themselves too. So the answers ain't 100% correct. You know what I'm saying? You got to walk through this shit blind and get your sight on the wall. You got to walk out on this bitch blind and slowly get your sight by listening to yourself.
Yes.
Listening to yourself. Oh, these rocks hurt me. I don't want to go in that direction no more. Ooh, this road is hot. I might not. Now this feels good right here. Now this right here, and then your eyes slowly squint open. Oh, okay, this cotton. This feels good. Walking in this space right here. I don't know if I'm.
You know what I love about this conversation? What I love the most about what you're saying and about this conversation is that you don't have to be transgender or gay or straight or whatever to relate to this and to understand this, and for this to like resonate on the inside of you, for you to, you know, be a better person. Like this can be applied across the board. Yes, she is preaching today. And yes, she is.
It's supposed to, you know, go across the board. And I think what happens with a lot of heterosexual people, you know, they think that it's so complex. Like we trans people and queer people and gay people are so complex. Like we so complex. When we not.
Yeah.
We not.
Yeah.
We're not complex like that at all. We want the same shit, you know, that you want. And this is why when I have conversations with Black people, because a lot of times my people have a heavy issue with LBGT stuff. They do. And I don't know what's going on in other races because I'm not another race. I'm Black, so I can speak from Black experience.
Right.
And you know, most of the hate that I have received have been from my Black folks. And
it's always your own.
I'd be like, Black folks, what you don't understand. I know that you said that we weren't as LBGT or trans people. We wasn't slaves and this and the other. However, you're using the same weapons that the slave masters use on all of us as Black people and crossing that shit over here into the queer world. You crossing over here with that. You can't do that. You can't be that way. You can't be yourself. Like Master taught you that. Don't come over here. Like when that shit is dismantled, you got to dismantle that shit all the way around. You got to dismantle that all the way around.
Yes. Yes.
All that shit is a part of white supremacy.
Yes.
Control.
Yes. Conditioning.
The hardest thing that you got to do in life is unlearn shit that you unlearn. But it's not impossible.
You really are preaching tonight. You really, really are.
It's not impossible.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. What do you think was the hardest part about your journey? And I know you said you are still, you know, you're still a work in progress, but what do you think the hardest thing has been so far?
Well, the hardest thing for me so far, you know, has just been, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be real transparent. It's been love and affection.
Okay.
And it's
giving it or receiving it?
All of the above.
Yeah.
It's been love and affection because one, you know, in one of my phases of life, in one of my pre-transitions, I mean, not in my gender transition, in one of my pre-transitions all the way around, I was in the adult entertainment world, you know, and I was exposed to infidelity. I was exposed to, you know, the ways of what I like. Like I love men. And I was exposed to the sheet. What Juanita Bynum say? No more sheets. The sheets were pulled off. The sheets were pulled off. And that thing that you're taught growing up, oh, love, you love this one, and you in love, you really get to see that wolf that comes in sheep's clothing from a man. You know, I can't say from a perspective of a woman because I don't date women, so I don't know if
Right.
a man probably if he was a sugar not a sugar daddy, but if he was a gigolo, I don't know if a man, you know, could say like I was a gigolo and you know women clientele me and I learned about women. I don't know that. I can only speak for me as a trans woman indulging with, you know, men.
Right.
And I see all the infidelity. I see all the toxic masculinity, the fragile masculinity. I see all of this stuff. I'm looking at this. It's just like, this is why I'm in a space of, I've really lost tune with love and affection because I really don't believe that it is a real existence. Because girl, when I was occupying that space, I was occupying that space from a whore's perspective. However, that didn't mean that I wasn't important.
Right.
Because that man went out there and made his money.
Right.
And he got in his car out of his bed and left his wife or girlfriend at home to come clientele with me. So this makes me in my brain be like, well, what are the love lines? Like, what are the love lines? Like, how do you love your home so, and you risk your home and you jeopardize your home for coming out here having an encounter with myself or other girls like myself, you know? Right. So this starts to make me question. And then the more and more that I'm involved in it and the more and more that I do it, you know, I'm introduced to the businessman, the dope dealer, the athlete, the school teacher, you know, and it's like it's all the same form, you know, but it's just different men and it's the same form. So then you like, really, are people different? Are men different? Are they? Like, they all don't understand how they share the common story, the same thing. That's right. Somebody said the bomb. It's like, you know, you keep encountering. I know when I'm in a grocery store when a man want to talk to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Automatically, just by walking by them in the shoulder. I know when I'm in the grocery store, or if I'm out shopping or whatever, when a man want to fuck me.
Right.
I know this. I can smell the whore on a man. Right. You feel me?
Right.
I could smell the infant. I could smell the curiosity. It's just that it oozes through. It's not foreign to me. It might be foreign to you because these are not waters that you swam in. It's not easy for you, but I smell it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm in this space now. I'm 43. So maybe by the time I get 50.
No, you know what I think? I hear what you're saying, but I only said no because I feel like the more you pour into self and the more you continue to become this strong, beautiful woman that you are, you are going to attract that man.
As long as I got this big ass, it's gonna attract a whole ass nigga. So listen, I know you women's got little booties. You know, if you got a big ass, you're gonna attract a whole ass nigga. God damn. Look at the ass on that motherfucker.
Yes. No, when I tell you I could relate on everything you just said, and I haven't dibbled and dabbled in pornography or anything like that. Mm-hmm. But I'm in a new relationship now. Shout out to my new boyfriend. I think he's in the comment section. But anyway.
Hey boy, it's it's your auntie.
And I've known him since childhood, but we've only been together a short period of time. And in this short period of time, he has shown me that I never really been in love before.
But here's the thing.
Until then.
I ain't never been in love. And I ain't gonna say a man ain't never showed me love.
Well, girl.
But listen, however, a man has always came back full circle for me. Mm-hmm. Like, nigga, you can't fool me. You can't trick me. I know you doing some fuck shit. I done sucked your dick 10 years ago. And I didn't even know you. You not new to me. I know who you are. You know, and I don't think that all men are bad. I don't think all men are bad. I don't think all men are gay. I don't think all men are trans attracted, but I do think that all men, when the dick get hard, the bitch will move.
But no, I feel like once you keep putting out those right vibrations, you're gonna attract the right guy. You are. That was actually gonna be my next question for you. Like, how has dating been for you? And are you dating now? And what's it looking like?
I want to. I want to, you know, sometimes I'll be like, damn, I want to, you know, especially when you be in a good financial place, you be in a good business space, you know, stuff be going on for you. I ain't going to say I don't want to. Maybe if you'd have called me last year before, I've been like, yeah. Now I'm a little bit like, yeah. But I'll come in the door with the knowing. And here's the thing. I say, and I always try to encourage trans girls, don't get involved in sex work because it will show you the ugly, and the ugly. And
what does that mean?
It'll show you the ugliness of that nigga. It'll show you the ugliness of what that nigga do with his family or and the ugliness of what that nigga do to you. You know what I'm saying? It'll show you, it will show you the only good thing you're going to get is all your bills might be paid. Out of all the athletes, out of all the athletes, rappers, dope dealers, white collar, blue collar, out of all the dudes, you know, they all possess a trait that's similar to each other. And I just see it. I just be with my eyes looking. Like, it won't escape. And I'm not afraid to go into that place. It's just that I know when I walk in the door, I'm not giving it, you know, 150,000% of me because I already know that maybe I walk in the door with the preconceived notion that it's a temporary space that I'm in and just enjoy the time. I told my friend the last relationship I was in, I was like, child, this shit is the amusement park. When the ride stop, I'm getting off. I tell all my girls, have a good time. Have a good time. But when the motherfucking ride stop, get off.
Deuces.
Get off. Don't go through. Now listen, you get back on that ride and that bitch, and the shit be shaking and the bitch come off the hinges. You knew to get out when the ride stopped. Leave the amusement park.
Girl, you are going to attract the perfect guy. I think, let me tell you the type of guy I think you need.
I don't already attracted the perfect guy, girl. I done already rolled the dick, suck the dick, lick the dick.
No, the one that's forever.
I done already loved on him.
The one that's forever.
Girl, he done bought my teeth when he was cricket. You know?
No, you need the guy that's firm. That's firm, and he's not about no BS.
He was definitely firm. One shit soft about that nigga. That nigga's ass wasn't even soft.
Yo, you silly. I love it.
He wouldn't give me none of the bit. He wouldn't give me none of that motherfucker. That nigga's ass wasn't even soft.
But if you could narrow it down though to 3 qualities that your man must have, your forever man, Maddie. You're so cute. I love it.
Girl, I'm just rolling. Forever is a long ass goddamn time.
You're forever, dude. What 3 qualities you gotta have?
1, he can't have no checking me spirit.
No what?
He can't have no checking me spirit, like checking me.
Okay.
My daughter Oliver down there, Oliver Twig. He can't.
You gotta have your own thing going on. You can't be checking her.
His own shit going on, and I need to know his business. I need to know that. I don't trust. Yes, Oliver say okay. Come on, well, since we being real, so these my kids down there, my children down there writing what they do there.
Since we keeping it 100.
Since when we being real, That nigga got to have long money.
Long money, no check in the spirit.
He got to have a Moses complex. That means his rod and his staff has to comfort me. He got to have a dick so long that you stretch that motherfucker out and my ass just collapsed like the Red Sea did when Moses went out there and parted that motherfucker with the staff. He needs to have that. You know, in order for that nigga to be saying anything to me in a high octave or a low tone at me, checking me, because no nigga check me. He needs to be, hey, homegirl, hey, wait a minute now. That rod must put that motherfucker got to stretch out, and I must listen, that rod got to hit the rock like Moses hit that rock and the water come out. I call that the Moses complex. Anytime you meet a nigga, you ask that nigga, sir, do you have the Moses complex? And he said, what the hell is that? Rod and staff must comfort me. You must tap that rock and the water must come down. You must stretch out that staff and the sea must part automatically. If that ain't a part of your ministry, I don't fuck with it.
If that ain't part of your ministry. Y'all, please drop some flames in the comment section for Mr. T.S. Madison this evening, please.
You can't have no little ass dick. I'm sorry, somebody say this is graphic. I'm sorry, I'm just real in the business.
We sorry, but not sorry.
You can't have no little ass dick. You can't have no little ass pocketbook because I ain't taking care of you. I don't have, my kids is grown. You can't have no little ass dick because I ain't listening to nothing you say. What? Nigga, you better get in there and lay your ass down. Go in there and fix me some pork chops.
Not pork chops.
Yeah.
You was a whole mood, a whole vibe.
Who you talking to like that, sir? Nigga, beat your mother.
Have you ever had any followers dip up in your DMs try to holler at you?
Yeah, all the time.
Would you ever?
I don't you know, roll around the bed with one or two of them motherfuckers. We still friends because I tell them from the door, I don't love you. I like you a lot. I may love you in the spirit, you know, but I don't love you like that. I know what you is. You in somebody else's inbox after it's over.
Facts.
So when and listen, I leave the amusement park when the shit closed, and when the ride stop, I get off. I have my fun. I throw my wig up in the air. Hey, and then wait a minute, we coming to a complete stop. All right, let me get out right here. It was nice.
Too funny. So what are you looking forward to most when this whole pandemic is over?
I'm really looking forward to seeing, you know, how we're really going to survive, because our economy is about to crash.
I feel like it already has.
Well, it has, but we're going to really plummet very soon. We're going to experience what we experienced in 2009 when the housing market crashed and all that stuff was going to plummet. And then when that happens, I'm going to purchase a new house. I'm waiting on it. So I can go out there and get that $2 million house, bitch, back, getting that motherfucker for 800,000. Go on and plummet. Go on and drop. Because, see, I'm the squirrel that puts nuts away for the winter.
Right. That's what you're supposed to do. Y'all hear Maddie preaching tonight?
I'm the squirrel that puts the nuts away. Listen, I've been hiding them in my panties for years. What in the hell make you think I can't hide them during the winter?
Where's my horn at? Everybody asking about my horn in the comments. Love it, love it, love it. So you gonna buy you a house?
Yeah, I just want to see, and I honestly want to see how people are, you know, going to actually, you know, go through this. Like, how are they gonna, you know, how are they gonna maneuver after this is like while this is going on? Because it's kind of like, oh no, my phone keep on ringing. It's kind of like this is a real thing. What's going on? Yep. And like, I don't see us this ending by the end of the year. We thought it was gonna end in the summer because they told the motherfucker, you going back to work? Yeah, we getting back to work. Yes, all of us said get back to work. Yes, I'm looking forward to getting back to work, you know, in other places. But, you know, it's just, for me, I just want to see how people are maneuver through this. Because I know, listen, I was trained for combat. I was trained. I'm trans, girl. It's a lot of things that I'm not afforded to. You know, housing, healthcare, all this type of stuff. Like this shit is I'm this type of stuff I'm used to. We black. We done been through awful presidents. So anytime a motherfucking president get in office and black people, oh, he go, bitch, we been in the fucked up country.
Right. That part.
When the Democrats and the Republicans held the damn seat. We black people. We know how to get through this. We learn how to take the scraps of the pig and make that bitch chitlins. We learn how to make hog maw. We learn how to, you know, we learn how to make do until you know we get to a place where we can eat the boar's head, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to see how people are going to be able to maneuver during this session, because that's what I'm really looking forward to. Like, how these motherfuckers that don't know how to survive if the bomb drop gonna really survive?
Right.
That's what I'm looking for, because I'm good. Because I put my nuts away for the winter.
Right. Smart girl.
I always do that. I put my nuts away in business. I put my nuts away, honey, in I just do that. I'm frugal. Listen, there could be a whole piece of paper over here. I'm gonna tear the little piece off. Hey, what can I get for this?
Right. Did you learn anything new about yourself during this time that you didn't necessarily know before?
I learned that I'm real lazy.
Yo, where is my horn? Oh my God.
Real lazy.
Me too.
I ain't just regular lazy. I'm real lazy. I climb over there on that motherfucking sofa and lay that wig down and won't pick that bitch up for days.
You talking about me? Girl, yes.
Well, lay over there, won't have on no panties and have my legs wide open, just airing it out. It's hot. Yeah.
What is the weather down there in Atlanta?
Girl, listen, that shit is definitely bisexual, bi-coastal, bisexual, bi-foolishness. It's old. One day it's hot, next day it's rain. It's just that Miami shit going on. When I'm originally from Miami, so you know we'll have a hurricane. We kept the windows boarded up for hurricane all through November. We up there cutting the turkey, saying, "Open the damn shutters."
I can't.
But you see what I'm telling you? You see what I'm saying, sister? I'm free with my tongue.
I love it.
Wait a minute, it all depends on which context we use that in. Don't get no ideas, motherfuckers. The tongue ain't that free. But I'm free with my tongue, and I might say
as you should be.
It might be funny that like some people might get offended. Some people say, "Well, she's graphic. She's too vulgar." Well, that's me.
If you can't handle it,
you got one or two options. Turn
right.
left or right, because I ain't going no motherfucking
facts. Facts on top of facts. Yes. So what are you working on right now?
Stuff.
You can't share with us just yet? It's a surprise.
I can't talk about it. Listen, and I'm in the space right now where I'm like a pimple. I just want to pop up.
I just want to pop up.
I just want to pop up. That's what Nikki say, pop up in these hoes like some pimple shit. I just want to pop up.
All right, so we're just going to have to wait and see.
Yeah, I just want to pop up, because here's the thing, what I've learned. I've learned that a lot of people claim that they celebrate your success and they celebrate this stuff, and they really be over there with their voodoo dolls, honey, sticking pins in that motherfucker, wanting your ass to crash and burn. So in order for your shit to manifest, you got to hold it. Yeah, my God.
Yo! Oh my God. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
But
Maddie's preaching to me.
I just feel like in order for things to manifest, close your goddamn mouth.
Yes. Listen.
Don't tell the motherfucker nothing. Let God tell it for you.
Yes, and yes, and yes. All right, I got the fast round. So the fast round is I'm going to name a few things. That's actually the think fast round. So I'm gonna throw out a word, and you just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay?
You sure you want to play this game with me?
Wait. Here is the rule. Oh, damn it. The live is ending already in 1 minute and 46 seconds. You can't.
Well, you better
be
do the
serious.
lightning round. Come on, lightning round like a motherfucker.
All right. COVID-19.
Do a bullshit.
The Queen's Supreme Court.
The best in the motherfucking business.
Okay. Kaya.
Bless her heart.
Transgender.
We gonna get there. We keep on transing.
Bish, let's dish.
Oh, come on, babe. Fry me a motherfucking pork chop, nigga. Wait a minute. I can't say that. I said that about a little dick nigga. Babe ain't got no little dick. Oh, wait a minute, babe. Let me fry you a pork chop. Matter of fact, let's fry each other a pork chop.
This woman is crazy. I love it. Raw Dog Entertainment.
Gonna be do some major things real soon.
Okay. A light through the shade.
I'm gonna explain how a bitch stole from me.
All right, so we got 30 seconds left in this live, and before we go, we gotta do a toast. What we toasting to, boo?
We toasting to what we taught the people out there watching. I don't know what they came on here for, but we toast them to what they learned. And if you learn anything down there in the comment section, please write it in the comment section, because she gonna post this on her YouTube, and I'm gonna post this on motherfucking mine. And y'all get down there in the comment section and tell us what you learned. We hope you learned something new.
Yes. Thank you so much for being a guest, Maddie. I love